So today is Saturday, the 15th of October, 2022, and I'm out here at Hunter Orchards with Rescue Ranch. Rescue Ranch has got some adoptable dogs and some adoptable puppies out here, and people come out to pick out their pumpkins and hopefully come over and say hi to us and maybe consider adopting a dog from Rescue Ranch. Very nice weather out here today. It's going to be in like the 80s, so very enjoyable. And in a little bit, they're going to have some music going on. I don't know if that's an intentional flyby or...
He waved. I got him!
Well, good morning, and today is Saturday, the 22nd of October, 2022. And me and Remy are going to go for a ride today. First, we're going to go throw the ball for her. And she is waiting patiently for our departure to go do that. And then we're going to go, at the suggestion of a friend of mine, going to go check out hopefully some fall colors out along the Klamath River and go down to Fort Jones and check that out. And then going to head up to Oregon and have dinner with some family. So it's going to be a full day, but it's going to be a good day. So stay tuned. Well, Remy's got her riding safety harness on and she's tanking up. I have water in the Jeep too, but she's going to tank up because she knows something's going on. And then she'll be fully hydrated for the day. Well, Remy and I are all loaded up in the Jeep here. She's got her safety harness on, and we're going to go find the fairgrounds so she can chase the ball for a little while, and then we're going to go for a road trip. So and go check out some fall colors, hopefully. It's a little drippy today, but that's okay. It'll be fine. We'll make the most of it however it may be. Okay, that was the last time, so now we're going to load up. Kind of chilly out today, huh, baby girl? Okay, load up. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, next stop, try and get some new glasses at Long's. But Remy's got her ball. That's all she needs. That and her wagging tail. Well, Remy and I are heading up the I-5 to State Route 96. And that happens to be up here at a rest area where there's a dog we've been trying to catch, and I'm gonna check that out, see if I see the dog here at the rest area still. But then we're gonna go down, we're gonna go west on State Route 96, and we're gonna go south down towards the town of Fort Jones. So we're gonna check that out and see what that's all about today. But with the rain coming through, it's kind of clearing out the air, which is really nice. It's a beautiful day out. So here we are coming into the Randolph Collier Safety Rest Area. Well, haven't seen any sign of the dog here this morning. He's kind of a long-haired blonde guy. He's definitely a mix. Maybe got some chow in him, but he's a long-haired dog. So he's oh, there he is. There he is. Well, and I'm sure Stephanie gets phone calls on Randy all the time. We call him Randy because this is the Randolph Collier Safety Rest Area. But he's at least still here, and he's doing okay, so that's good. We'd like to capture him before the snow falls, but we're not holding our breath for it, but we're going to keep trying. So just continuing on down 96 here. This whole area was evacuated during the McKinney fire. And in fact, that's the driveway of the home that we helped to repopulate the people's animals who had evacuated from the McKinney fire. Starting to come up on area that was burned out from the McKinney fire. Wow. This is all, you can see all the burn up there from the McKinney fire. That family that we repopulated, I'm probably only half a mile from their driveway. So if it wasn't for the brave actions of CAL FIRE and the U.S. Forest Service and their firefighters, it would have been really bad news for those folks. So many people back here lost their homes. So I'm just now entering into Klamath River, and it's obvious the impact of the fire down here. It's like they kept it on the south side of the Klamath River. Not really seeing any evidence of burn scar on the north side of the Klamath River. But and then there's even some RV parks and stuff, but for the most part it looks like they kept it south of the Klamath River. So devastating. So just up that ways a little bit is Quigley Station, now an RV park, and it pretty much survived, but they had to evacuate. But if you look, you can see the devastation through here. And it's also obvious that the fire jumped the Klamath River, because you can see the devastation out here on the other side. Very sad. Yeah, they've definitely hydroseeded in here in hopes of getting it to sprout and hold the soil down when the rains come. I think it's probably a bit of a vain attempt, but you got to do something. You have to try something, and I don't deny that at all. You can see as we continue west here on 96, it's a little hard to see at the moment, but you can definitely see the western edge of where the McKinney fire was. You can see on that far hillside on the right and in front of us, you can see green, but you can see closer to me the brown areas. So you can see where CAL FIRE and U.S. Forest Service got the fire stopped. During the McKinney fire, there was a lot of winds out of the west blowing easterly, and so that's what caused the threat on the city of Wairika. But it never made it that far, fortunately. And there's a rainbow. You can see we're approaching the western edge. You can see the green pine trees where the fire got stopped. on its westerly advance, but on the east side of, or south side of the Klamath River, you can still see more burn scar. We're now past the western edge of the McKinney fire. As you can see, everything's pretty much green again. However, because of the drought, we've got a lot of bark beetle infestation that's killed off a lot of the pine trees in the area. And so the fuel is really high fuel load back here, and it's going to be for decades to come. I'm probably about a week early for fall color. But you can definitely see the trees are changing. Next weekend though, I've got a adoption event for Rescue Ranch, so probably won't be able to do this run next weekend, but I'm still very glad that I came out here. You can see where the fire kind of ended, moving westbound. It came down this side of the hill a little bit, but it stopped. Very peaceful out here, even if it is raining a little bit. So I'm kind of at a unique spot here where you can see the burn scar from the McKinney fire, but yet there's still some trees that survived the fire, and they're starting to go through some of their fall color changing. And it's just a unique location because it affords you the perspective of the destruction of wildfire, and yet also seasonal change. It's so interesting to be coming through here and you see the burn scar through the entire area, but yet there's some green, and very lush green, going on down there. It's almost despite the devastation and the destruction that there's recovery. The only thing still remaining is the fireplace. Here I am out at the Klamath River. There's kind of a fork here on the river, and then it re-merges further on down there. Well, I just got done visiting my family up in Phoenix, Oregon, Karen and Mike, as well as Chuck and Terry, and I'm heading up over the Siskiyou Pass, and it's snowing, so that's pretty cool that it's snowing. Yay, snow. Well, I'm up here at the Siskiyou summit, Heading back to Wairika, and it's snowing. It's not been cold enough recently for it to really stick, but it's wonderful to see the snow. It's the first time that I've driven the Jeep in the snow, but again, it's not going to really accumulate on the highway, so I'm not overly concerned about it. But yeah, it's nice to see the snow in the background and just kind of relishing on the fact that we're getting some winter.